And now, in studio, bringing his Midwest values from the Show Me State to the land of San Diego. He's a triple threat, licensed as an attorney, mortgage broker, and a top producing realtor who's crushing the competition. Here to deliver you what's happening in the trenches of the market. Your host, Michael Gaddis.
Welcome back to the Michael Gaddis Show on AM 1170 The Answer. I am Michael Gaddis of michaelgaddis.com. That's michaelgaddis.com. And I am going to take you to the closest thing that I believe is in Southern California to Tuscany, and that is Bonsall, California. It is a hidden gem that a lot of people either do not know about or do not appreciate as much, because I'm telling you, when you go there and you see the rolling hills and all the nurseries and flowers and plants, you'll be amazed. And one of the houses in particular that I currently have listed is 7050 Via de la Reina. That's 7050 Via de la Reina, R-E-I-N-A. Now this house is a 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath home with 3,268 square feet. It was built in 1991, but I assure you that this house does not feel like a house that was built in 1991. This house was completely renovated, and if you walk into that house, first thing you see when you walk in the house is the most amazing view you'll ever see. It is incredible. It has got vineyards. There's a vineyard down there. There's rolling hills. There's an equestrian area down there where you can watch horses jump. Very impressive view. But when you look at the house itself, when it has been renovated, the kitchen has just been, it's a magnificent kitchen. One of the largest islands I've seen in any house, and that includes Rancho Santa Fe, Del Mar, anywhere. It is one of the largest islands I've seen. And the granite that they used in there is amazing, and the way that they put wall-to-ceiling granite in the kitchen, it really has an elegant feel to it. It has marble floors, probably the central point of this entire house is the railing. It's the wrought iron railing that they had welded into place, and it has really become the focal point of the entire house. When you walk in there, it is very elegant, and you can see all of this on its dedicated landing page. I give all of my clients a dedicated landing page, and you can view it at 7050 viadelareina.com. That's all you have to do. Type in the address .com, and you will see pictures of this house. I have aerial photos, I have interior photos. I even have what's called a Matterport camera there. And what is a Matterport camera, you might say, and why does it matter? Matterport camera is a camera that allows you to do an interactive 3D tour of this house no matter where you are. You click on this link, it will take you inside the house and allow you to click your way through it as if you were walking through the house. You can look up, you can look down, you look to the right, to the left, you can walk wherever you want to walk. You will be amazed at the power of this interactive 3D tour, and especially with this particular house, because it will take you out on the balcony so you can see the view. It'll take you through the kitchen. It'll take you through you can see the focal point I was telling you with the wrought iron stairway. It'll take you upstairs to show you the enormous bedrooms. All of them are oversized. There's nothing. That's one of the great things about buying houses that are built around that time, is if you buy houses now, they're just, I don't know, it just seems kind of standard, and all the rooms are kind of small. Not in this house. The house upstairs is amazing. It's really spread out. Almost has multiple master bedroom suites, I would call them. So, I mean, that's one of the things. So, I mean, when you walk, but anyway, getting back to the Matterport camera, it's the same camera that is used by Google when they go around neighborhoods so that you can, look at a neighborhood and walk around a neighborhood. Now they're doing it on the interior of a home, which allows this house to be seen by anyone. And I use it in my real estate practice because I can market this house anywhere in the world for the most part. But for example, if I know that this house might appeal to people who maybe, let's say, are in San Francisco. In fact, I just had someone from San Francisco drive down to look at the house, so I know that people from San Francisco would appreciate this because it has that feel of, that Napa Valley kind of feel with the vineyard that you have there. And so I know that they would appreciate it. So what I can do is I can boost on social media, and I can do it demographically. I can break it down by, income level, assets. I can break down geographic area, and I can target people in certain areas to try to get them to look at the Matterport camera interactive 3D tour of this house, which will allow people up there to see if they would even like this house from the luxury of their chair, up in San Francisco somewhere. So this house is amazing. And I was on the American Dream with Craig Sewing not too long ago. We actually did a field shoot, and I did a field shoot at this house. And if you go to the website there, 7050 Via de la Reina, you'll actually see me being interviewed in that house, and you'll see the views that I'm talking about, and you'll see a lot of the features that I'm talking about right now. You'll be able to see it in that TV segment. And the reason I wanted to be interviewed in that particular house, for that TV segment, is because this house is special. And everyone says, "Oh, but this house is special." When you walk into it and you see that view and you look around and see what they've done to this house, you really, really do feel special when you're there. And I know this house is going to sell to the right person. The right person's going to walk in there and truly appreciate what this house has to offer. And, it's 3,268 square feet. And, the flow itself of the house is just, it has an open floor plan, because one of the things they did in the remodel was, in 1991, a lot of houses were built, and they liked to compartmentalize the house a lot. They'd, separate the kitchen, and they liked separate rooms. So what these sellers did when they were redesigning it is they tore down a wall and opened up a lot of area, so that now you have this huge open feel, and you have cathedral ceilings, so you don't feel claustrophobic. So it's a very impressive home, and it's a very impressive thing when you walk in and you see it. So you really do need to afford yourself the opportunity. So if you've been looking for houses, let's say in Rancho Santa Fe, let's say Del Mar, let's say anywhere like that, and you're thinking, hey, let's open our minds up a little bit and let's go look at a community that might be special and different. Now, I know what some people say, well, it's too far. It's not too far. It's actually primely located between the 5 and the 15 freeways, and it's primely located between like Irvine and LA and San Diego. It is a very prime. Like, for example, this house, I think it would, if you were to drive to the beach, would take you maybe 15-20 minutes to get to the beach. It's still that close to the ocean where you can be at the beach in a short amount of time, yet feel like you're in a different world. You do not feel like you're in Southern California when you're in Bonsall. In this house especially, when you open up those doors, you're going to feel like you're in Italy. And if you don't believe me, then go do it. I'm telling you, go see this house and see if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, then you go on my webpage and tell me I'm wrong. So anyway, I want to thank everyone for listening to the Michael Gaddis Show today. It's been a great show. I'll thank my special guests, Robert Kenyon from First Cabin and Monica Caraballo from Frontier Loan Group. And if you want more information on me, you can go to frontierloangroup.com or michaelgaddis.com, or you can go to my YouTube page or my Facebook pages by just typing in the name of the company, Frontier Loan Group, in either YouTube or Facebook, and you will find them both. So anyway, I'll be back here again next Monday night at 7 o'clock talking about anything and everything, and sometimes I mean everything, like Aaron Burr and travel. Anyway, thanks a lot, Paul, for that, and I'll see you guys all next week, Monday at 7.